Hello Curious and welcome back. The trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp has finally come to an end. We have heard all the witnesses take to the stand and answer questions after being quizzed by lawyers of both parties. We've seen both actors tell their version of what had happened while under oath, and it had left those watching with several memorable moments. And now, the jury has made their final decision. But what exactly will all this that has happened mean for their careers? How did the jury change the amount that their stars were awarded? Has Depp already started to rebuild his career? Just how damaging could the trial really be? And what is the final verdict? Stay with us until the very end to find out all the latest news with regards to this case, but before we continue, don't forget to hit the notifications and subscription buttons to stay up to date with our latest videos. And if you wish to support our work further, then be sure to give us a super thanks. In the last few days of the trial, before the jury began their deliberations, those watching had finally seen Kate Moss appear as a witness. Originally, the supermodel wasn't set to appear in this case, but after Heard mentioned her while on the stand, the possibility arose. Moss, who dated Depp between 1994 to 1998, had testified via a video call from her home in the UK where she set the record straight about all the rumours going around that Johnny had pushed her down the stairs. Despite the fact that her appearance was brief, she had revealed that not once did the Pirates of the Caribbean actor get violent with her, and the reason for her falling down the stairs was the wet ground as it had been raining. To this she added that her ex in fact helped her, carried her to her room and got her medical attention. Now, if you want to know more about the pair's relationship and the exact rumours that went around, you can check out our previous video by clicking on the link above. But for now, stay with us to find out what the outcome could mean for the stars. Prior to the closing arguments, both of the stars had once again returned to the stand for the final time. Speaking to the jury, Depp had said that while no human being is perfect, he never in his life had committed the kind of actions he had been accused of, adding that, all these outlandish, outrageous stories of me committing these things and living with it for 6 years and waiting to bring the truth out, so this is not easy for any of us, I know that, but no matter what happens, I did get here and I did tell the truth and I have spoken up for what I have been carrying on my back reluctantly for 6 years. As for Amber, she too returned to the stand and told the jurors how since the beginning of the proceedings, she had received many threatening messages online from people wishing that she loses her life and from people wanting to put her baby in a microwave. She also went on to add that sitting in the courtroom and having to relive what had happened to her had been traumatic and reminded people that she is also a human being and that in no way, shape or form is she trying to present herself as a saint. Of course, once both stars have been questioned again, their lawyers had given their closing arguments. In the case of Depp, his legal team called Amber Heard a liar who made up domestic violence claims, causing irreparable harm to her ex-husband's good name and to true survivors. Facing the jury, Camille Vasquez had said that too many women go through such things with their violent partners, but added that Amber's story has too many holes to believe. Benjamin Chu also made his point and stated that the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory actor had never claimed to be a saint and admitted to his struggles with illicit substances and high percentage beverages, but highlighted that those two issues don't make him an abuser. Afterward, Heard's lawyers had their turn for the last chance to convince the jurors. They reminded the jury that despite the sprawling nature of the 6-week trial, it boiled down to whether Amber Heard defamed Depp in a handful of sentences in her Washington Post op-ed. Rottenborn also replayed a video showing Depp slamming cabinets and yelling at Heard before pouring himself a large glass of wine, commenting on the actor's behaviour and adding that he is in the courtroom now, snickering and making snide remarks as the video was playing, which was not a laughing matter. To end their closing arguments, Rottenborn and attorney Elaine Bredenhoft had said the jurors should look at all the evidence in the case and believe that Depp was the offender, smearing Heard because she could no longer control her and setting back her promising acting career. If you want to know more about the stars' lawyers and what experience they have, then you can check out our previous video by clicking on the link above. And with all that being said and done, on Friday, May 27th, the jury had left for deliberation. While both sides had made their arguments, it was then left up to the 7-person jury, 5 men and 2 women, to make their decision on Depp's $50 million lawsuit, as well as Heard's $100 million countersuit. Here it is also worth noting that the jury has the power to increase or decrease the amount to be paid in damages to either party, as to what they believe to be appropriate, and that was exactly what had happened in this case. And of course, we can now say that Depp was the one to have won the defamation lawsuit. The jury found that Heard defamed Depp in 3 separate statements in the Washington Post piece, and that Depp defamed Heard with one statement his attorney made when they gave a statement to the Daily Mail in 2020 calling her abuse allegations a hoax. Now, when it came to the financial aspect of things, Depp was awarded $10 million in compensatory damages and an additional $5 million in punitive damages, although the latter was reduced to Virginia's cap of $350,000 on such awards. As for Amber, despite losing, the jury had also awarded her $2 million in compensatory damages, though as it was announced by her spokesperson, she plans to appeal the verdict. And in her own statement on social media, the actress has stated that she is heartbroken by the result of the trial and that her mountain of evidence was not enough. The actor, who did not attend as at the time he was in the UK, in a statement had thanked the jury for giving him his life back. So now let's look at what all this could mean for their careers. First, let us focus on Amber. Of course, this means that despite being awarded some money, she has to pay a bigger sum out to her ex, and that had raised questions as to would she even be able to do it, or will she soon be filing for bankruptcy. Previously, CelebrityNetWorth.com had estimated Heard's fortune to be $2.5 million, so much lower than what she owes Depp. However, as of the making of this video, the sum has changed to minus $8 million. Though do bear in mind that these are just estimates and not an accurate representation of the star's finances. Though the question is, what will happen if she can't pay out the amount? The actress could appeal the verdict, though in the meantime she would have to post a bond for the full $10.35 million in damages. If she chooses to not do that, she could end up with her current and future wages garnished. Another option is filing for bankruptcy, though it would not excuse her of the $350,000 in punitive damages. And the last thing that could happen would be Depp deciding to waive the judgment. When it comes to what will happen as a result, it is also worth noting that the Aquaman actress will not be going to jail. While there had been some internet users commenting about either star spending time behind bars, this is not that kind of case. This is a civil trial, which means no one has been criminally charged, and so there is no reason for either party to end up in jail. Instead, the Heard party is only seeking monetary compensation. As for the effect that the loss will have on her further career, it is a difficult thing to predict. According to her IMDb, the actress has a few productions still to be released, including Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which is in post-production. However, it has been reported that her role in it has been cut to a total of fewer than 10 minutes, though filmmakers claim that this has nothing to do with the case. Another production that she starred in that is in post-production is In the Fire, and one which is yet to begin filming, Run Away With Me. Now let's see how this could affect Depp. Should Heard manage to pay him out, the actor will be awarded millions in compensation. But of course, money aside, in a way, in the eyes of internet users, this has already cleared the actor's name. When it comes to his career, it is a difficult thing to predict if this is something that will go back to what it was before the allegations. Previously, several of his movies were affected, such as the 2018 movie City of Lies being a straight-to-DVD release, and the movie Minamata struggling to find a studio to release it. But could those troubles be behind him now? CNN spoke with PR agents and lawyers about what they think the outcome and the aftermath of the trial could be, and one PR specialist had commented that he believes no matter what the verdict would be, Johnny's career will slowly rebuild. They had stated that Hollywood is a fickle, forgiving place, and chances are that once their trial stops airing, the actor will be able to move back into the business. And it seems that he has already taken steps in that direction. Fans of the Black Mass star know that besides being an actor, he is also a skilled musician, and it seems that recently he has been eager to remind people of that, as he made a surprise appearance in the English city of Sheffield for a special performance alongside Jeff Beck. While fans of the star were happy and celebrated the fact that Depp was enjoying himself, there were those who think that this could have negative effects on the verdict. Some internet users had commented that the jurors wouldn't have taken kindly to the fact that he was out partying. To this, others noted that he was performing and not partying, and that jurors are often not allowed access to internet television or other media which provides news to not sway their opinion on the case. So it is possible that they would not have even been aware of the concert until after the verdict had been given. There are also rumours that the actor would be making an acting comeback in a high-profile production. According to aceshowbiz.com, fans have flooded social media with the claim that they noticed the actor's name seemed to appear on a call sheet found when they had searched searched on Google for the Beetlejuice sequel. While not much information is available to confirm or deny these claims, it has been reported that Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder are set to reprise their roles from director Tim Burton's 1988 original. But the trial could also have other effects, and not just ones on the two actors. While the internet had been divided with regards who they believe, Depp or Heard, experts have noted that making a domestic violence trial publicly available to livestream, which had some people treating it as a reality show, could have damaging effects on those who had planned to come forward with their own stories in order to seek help. This does not necessarily mean other celebrities, but regular people who have been scared to seek justice for the harm that they had experienced. As some internet users had pointed out, while Heard or Depp won't see you mocking them online, their friends or family who might be going through similar things in life behind closed doors might. So, what are your thoughts on the verdict? Do you think it will have a positive or negative impact on either of their careers? Do you think this trial is damaging for other victims of domestic violence? And what are your thoughts on how the proceedings were carried out? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to support our work further, be sure to give us a super thanks. Until next time.